So welcome to another one of our Reaper tutorial. In this tutorial it's about recording in the Foley room. Since we have a new setup here. Setup consists of a Mac Mini with an audio interface, with a screen, with a mic, so everything ready for you to record your Foleys or voices or whatever, and I'm going to show you how it works. First of all, here's the power button. Power button lights up all the gear. Then I first need to turn on the computer. This is going to be here. Okay, this is starting. We have an audio interface here. Now it gets USB power. That's why we see all these lamps going on. We have two mic inputs on our audio interface, which is 1 and 2, and both of them are connected via cable. So we have a breakout cable here, and this is set to number 2. No mic is insert here, and number 1 is on our mic on this little nice stand here. So basically, if you want to do small things, you can do it here. We even have different covers for this little pit here, which I'm going to show you now real quick. So in here, that's the Unterlagen for this little Foley pit. We have different materials. We have also those here, so you can decouple it from the table. So that's very handy if you want to record small steps or whatever. I'll put it back. And we move back here. Okay, so let's continue on the audio interface. If you don't see the meters here, chances are that your levels are down. So you need to turn on the level. Okay, we get some gain. If you don't see this, then it's put instead of pre. Pre means this is the USB pre, so when this button is lit on, then the meter is on the pre, and like this, it's on the PC, so in your software you're recording to. And it could be better to have it in pre mode, because then you see the gain all the time. Okay, then what else do we have here? We have the gain for the headphones. We have two headphones hooked up directly to the unit. One is here, and the other one is with a breakout cable to the side. So when you want to record like Foleys in those pits or wherever, bigger objects, then this microphone is not suitable. Then you would use microphone number 2. You would hook it up here. For example, the microphone over here, like this one. You could take it to the Foley pit. Like this. Actually, what you see here are the pop filters. You need the pop filters to reduce plosives of your voice when you record voices. So you would put them away or just unscrew them. And now the second mic is almost ready to record these footsteps here. So maybe like this. Now I need to take the cable which is here, and put it to input number 2. Okay. Okay, now this second mic should be ready too. And then, I mean, when you work here, you don't need the big screen, the Sony, to see the image. But of course, in this situation, you want the screen also to be available. There's a cable here, which you can connect to the extender of the Mac Mini. So, come around with me. And we have an extender here with all kinds of inputs and outputs. So a big USB, USB-C, Thunderbolt, and HDMI. So I'm gonna hook up this cable to the HDMI input now, like this, and we should get picture. Then we have the usual login on the screen. And you're in. We don't have internet in this room at the moment. We might set this up later. I'm going to start the Reaper audio software now. It initializes. We go to cancel. We can go to the project templates. We can use the default recording mics, or we just double click here. We have an input. We have a track. We can make the input active here. And it already has sound. And we see, okay, it's front left. Front left is input number 1. Front right is input number 2. Now I need to explain one more button on the USB pre. So on the USB pre, you can either listen to the pre signal, which is to the left, or to the PC signal, which is on the right. Now when I jump to the right, I don't have any signal since I'm not using the record monitoring. So when I push this little speaker icon here, when I click it, then I get the signal. Now my signal is a little bit late, and this latency is from my buffer here. Maybe we can set the buffer to 64. Maybe it still works fine. If you don't want any latency, then you go to pre mode, and I think the pre mode also have the more cleaner signal. So this is like before the recording, the pre signal. The PC signal is after the recording. I also see that my meter has jumped from pre to PC, so I can also jump back into pre mode to see the 2 mic inputs, because here I see the output of Reaper, and in this mode, in the pre mode, I really see the inputs. Okay, maybe there's also the situation you want to record 2 mics at the same time, so I can get another track here and make the input active and go to front right in this case. And now I have on this track, I have the table mic, and here I have the floor mic. Okay, and then I can simply go into Command R mode. Okay, now it asks me, okay, there is no directory. So I first need to define the directory I want to record to. Of course, you would connect your external drive here. It can also be a USB stick. For this tutorial, I will choose the desktop here, so it's test recording. And only when we have created these subdirectories, then we are ready to record. So now we are ready. Shortcut is Command R, and it should have started a recording by now, which it does. Okay, so the last thing I need to show you is how we get the picture running on the big screen. So we have somewhere, there it is, we have the in the remote, and we need to choose the correct input, which we can do here. Exactly. So let's see, it's already there. Okay. HDMI 1 is the Foley room computer, which is this one. So now I can jump back, do another track. It's Command-Shift-N. Look for my video, which is somewhere on the desktop. Okay, that's my video. Command-Shift-V to get the video running, and where can I put it on the other screen? Ah, here it is. Double click, and now we have sound in this video. So it will play the sound as well, which I don't want. So I can right-click the item, go to Source, Properties, choose Ignore Audio. Now the audio, the waveform will disappear, and we are ready to record. Okay, looks fine to me. I think I've explained everything. Maybe the last thing is we also get level here on this external headphone preamp. So we have the two main outputs for headphone number 1 and the headphone number 2, which is to the side, as I've already said. And when you're more people in here, you can also use those phones out to connect up to 6 headphones when you do something in a group, or when you work in a group. Okay, I think this is everything I need to explain. When you turn off, it's very simple. Go out of Reaper, turn off the computer, so it's shut down. You don't need to do anything here besides shutting down the computer, shutting down the external screen, and turn off the main. This is it. Thanks a lot. Have fun with Reaper.